Mr. Lombardi.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm going to reserve my comments about the agenda item for later in the evening, but I do feel compelled having to respond to or read several emails in the hundreds from all over the country, all over the world regarding tonight's topic. And we're going to play a little bit of a lively experiment tonight, and I'm going to steal a phrase from a lively experiment. And that phrase is my outrage of the week. And my outrage of the week comes from a particular person who I am not going to dignify by name, but who was chosen to write on the social media blogs and the websites and the Facebooks and all of that stuff the following phrase, and I quote, "LOL, I can't imagine that there's anything dumber than the Cranston School Committee. Just saying, I-N, without the G at the end." I don't feel the need to have to defend my colleagues on this school committee, but irrespective of whatever we decide tonight, I can safely say to you that the 7 members of this school committee work very hard. They are the hottest working elected officials in the state of Rhode Island, as far as I'm concerned. And while we do not agree on all items, we do our research, we read everything that's given to us, and we do what we believe is our individual opinion of what's best for the folks of Cranston, the people who elect us. And so when someone uses the phrase that she can't imagine that anyone's dumber than the Cranston School Committee, I feel compelled to invoke my First Amendment right to say that she's dead wrong, okay? And I think that this person is a person who may very well be intimately involved in the agenda item for tonight. But she said that, and I feel compelled to say it. This school committee is called upon each and every week to make difficult decisions. I can remember when I was the 4th vote to move the 6th grade back to the elementary school, and I was greeted with 200 or 300 boos when I did that. I did that because I wanted to save $1.2 million in the budget, and I did that because the superintendent and the assistant superintendent at the time recommended. The point is, we make hard decisions every single night that we're here. We make decisions that affect children, and we make decisions that affect their educational livelihood. So when someone takes to the blogs and calls us dumb, I would say to you that I think we all know in the room who the dumb one really is when they say that. And so, whoever said it, and I know you know who said it, please refrain from saying dumb things like that in the future. And lastly, I assure you that this school committee did not blindly vote to expose itself to $173,000 worth of legal fees. We did so after great deliberation and great expectation. There was nothing dumb about it. It was deliberative, and it was done after much research and much guidance, wherever that guidance came from. So there's nothing dumb about us. Thank you.
Mr. Kraft.